Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito Prayer of Heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amaharani kamsumari masu kamurogi kamurogi no mikoto mochite sumeni oya kamuri zanagi no mikoto 美しのいもかの立ち花のほどのあはぎ花に急ぎ払いたもう時になりませる。払いとの狼たちもろもろのまがこと罪けがれを払いたまえ清めたまえとまおすことのよしを天つかみ国つかみやおよろすの神たちともに雨の内駒の耳振り立ててきこしめせとはかしこみもまおす。弥勒を三神守りたまえ先晴れたまえ弥勒を三神守りたまえ先晴れたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先あえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先あえたまえがながらたまちはえませ。がながらたまちはえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great light. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. The light of wisdom. Wisdom, yes, wisdom, is the light that illuminates the way, brightening the dark worlds upon which we travel. Those who read the teachings through and through with care will gain deeper and deeper wisdom. The wisdom we receive from God is indeed the power that can strengthen and balance us. It is important to read from the teachings as much as possible. The more you read, the deeper your faith will become, and the more cleansed your spiritual body will be. If you neglect to study the teachings, your spiritual strength will decrease gradually. The more your spiritual understanding advances, the more you are drawn to the teachings until you are studying them with a new intensity and fervor. It is good to read them over and over again, digesting the teachings and making them an integral part of your being. The more you study them, the more clearly you will come to comprehend God's will.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for joining us in prayers for world peace. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Karen Beatriz do Nascimento. She's from the Zona Leste Johrei Center in Piauí, Brazil. Karen has now been a Johrei member for 11 years. She works freelance in the field of cosmetic sales, and in 2015, she enrolled in a college program to study physiotherapy. The high costs resulting from her studies generated financial purification affecting her whole family. The issues were aggravated in February of 2018 as a consequence of a robbery in which all her cosmetic merchandise was stolen. Worries caused Karen anxiety attacks, and due to the intense purifications she experienced, in January of 2020, Karen decided to seek guidance from her minister. The minister first stressed the importance of materializing donations of gratitude so as to eliminate spiritual clouds that had generated her purification. Also, that she intensified her practice of channeling and receiving Johrei. During the same period, by virtue of a conversation with an assistant minister, it was suggested that she list all her debts on paper and that she pay off the most urgent ones, because the anger or resentment of her lenders might likely hinder her growth. She followed the suggested guidance, and when she received funds, she materialized her gratitude as well as paying off monies due to creditors. Meanwhile, she received an average of 2 hours of Johrei daily from her grandmother, daughters, and from members at the Johrei Center. Within a few months, in addition to experiencing an increase in her cosmetic sales, Karen was awarded an internship in the field of her physiotherapeutic studies. The internship called for her to visit patients' homes, and Karen managed to do that, as well as allocate her time for both cosmetic sales and giving service to the divine work. She also received a surprising gift that enabled her to pay off her credit card debts. She was able to receive a substantial amount of Johrei, which, when combined with her becoming less concerned about debts, Karen's anxiety attacks ceased to exist. Through her purification, Karen learned that by prioritizing giving service and by expressing gratitude to God and Meishu-sama, she was graced being able to live a peaceful life, debt-free, enjoying good health and prosperity. Moreover, she became a more grateful and faith-strengthened person, manifesting a greater desire to follow in Meishu-sama's footsteps, dedicated to helping others. Karen's commitment is to further serve the divine plan through actively engaging in our practice of faith so that she become a most effective instrument in the construction of paradise on earth. Thank you very much for attending the service, for listening to this faith experience to its very end. Wish you a very wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.